Affirmative contractions with the verb be in the present tense. I am, I'm. You, singular, are, you're. He is, he's. She is, she's. It is, it's. We are, we're. You are, plural, you're. They are, they're. In third person singular, where we see he, she, and it is also possible to have a name. For example, Mary plus the verb is can be contracted to Marys. John plus is can be contracted to Johns. Mr. Smith plus is can be contracted to Mr. Smiths. Affirmative contractions cannot be used at the very end of a sentence in English. So you cannot use these contractions if it is the last thing in the sentence. And finally, the contractions can sometimes be confusing because some contractions sound like and look like other words that already exist in English. For example, the contraction of he and is, he's, looks like and sounds like his, but they are two different words. One is a contraction, one is not. It's, the contraction of it is, looks and sounds like it's, the word it's, that's not contracted. We are, we're, looks and sounds like were. And the contraction of they and are, their, looks and sounds like there and there. So be careful. The contracted forms are a contraction of a word plus the verb. The other forms are words, they're not contractions. It is a little bit confusing, but I hope that with a little bit of practice you will not confuse these. Negative contractions of the verb be in the present tense. In first person singular, I am not, we can contract I and am to get I'm. There is no other possible contraction for I am not. In second person singular, you are not, we have two possible contractions. You can contract are plus not to get you aren't, or you can contract you are to get your and then not. So you have two possibilities, you aren't or you're not. In third person singular, with he, she, it plus is not, we have two alternate possibilities. Again, as with the second person singular you can contract the verb plus not. You can contract is plus not to get isn't. So you can have he isn't, she isn't, it isn't. Or you can contract the pronoun plus the verb is. He's not, she's not, it's not. In first person plural, we are not, we have again two alternatives. We aren't, where we contract the verb are plus not, or we're not, where we contract the pronoun we with are. You plural is the same as you singular, so we have two possibilities. You aren't or you're not. And finally, third person plural, they are not, can be contracted they aren't or they're not.